Hello everyone, so I'm Sean from Yuuma Japanese restaurant. So today I'm going to make you the gyudon. So ingredient for the gyudon, we're using the scotch fillet, and to make it sexy we got also the onsen egg, and we got some vegetables which is the bok choy and the cherry tomatoes, and of course the most important one we're gonna use Gyudon Balsamic Teriyaki. First, we're gonna go with the vegetables. We're gonna do some preparation. We're gonna cut into half, then half again. With the tip here, it's really hard, so we're gonna trim it a little bit off. Then with the cherry tomato, same thing, we're gonna take the tip off. Then we're going to cut into half. So after the preparation, we're going to make our onsen egg first. In the pot, we need a liter of water. Then we're going to bring the water to a boil. So when the water boils, first thing we're going to add in salt. So with the salt, you will keep the green color nice and green. What we're gonna do is we're gonna just blanch the bok choy. For me, I still want to keep it nice and crisp. Depends on you. You can cook a little bit more if you want a soft veggie. Then we're gonna take out the vegetables. Then we put the lid back on. We're gonna bring the water back to a boil. So the water is boiling now. What I'm gonna do, we're gonna cook the onsen egg. But at the same time, I want you to heat up your pan ready for the steak. So when the water is boiled, I want you to turn it off. And then in the 1 liter of water, we add 200 ml of the cold water. And then we're gonna add in our eggs. So slowly and gently, don't break the egg. We're gonna bring the eggs into the water and then put on a lid. Then with this water, we're gonna leave it aside. So with the steak, when we want to make it pink in the middle, I have got the technique that you need to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna seal the outside, both sides, and I'm gonna keep it to rest. Then we bring it back to the pot again, we bring it back to the pan again, and then we're gonna cook it through, and then we let it rest later. We're gonna season our steak. So what I'm gonna do is salt, pepper, and then I'm gonna give it olive oil. So I'm gonna put olive oil on my steak rather than on the pan. So salt and pepper on both sides, nice and even. So heat up the steak nice and hot. Now we're gonna cook our steak. We turn to the other side. So we're gonna cook and color the other side as like the first one here. So when we got both sides the same color and nice crust, we're gonna leave the steak to the rest. Leave it on the side. Turn the pan to low heat. Now after 2 minutes, we want to bring the steak back to the pan. So what we're doing is we rest, so we let the temperature to penetrate to the middle. So you will cook the steak slow, so we'll get the effects of the nice and pink color in the middle. So we're just gonna bring the temperature up a little bit. So let the low temperature to cook the middle of the steak. So you can see I'm roughly giving it 30 seconds on each side. Now we can leave the stick to the rest. So on this pan here, we're gonna heat up our sauce as well. So with all the flavors on the pan, we will absorb into the sauce. So we leave the eggs sit in the hot water. Let the low temperature cook the egg for 8 minutes. So after 8 minutes, we're gonna take it off from the hot water. So we're gonna crack open the eggs. Okay. Now we're gonna cut our steak. We'll see how it goes. So I think it's pink in the middle. Look at that. That's what the temperature that we want for our gyudon. It's gonna be very sexy. With the gyudon today, I'm gonna serve it into my bento box. So inside my bento box, I put in the rice. Then we're gonna arrange all the ingredients into my bento. So I'm gonna put the bok choy on one side. Keep the veggie on one side. Then we're gonna arrange our steak into the bento. So I'm gonna put the not so good looking one on the bottom and the nice and pink one on top. And then we still got our onsen egg. The reason why we are breaking the eggs into a bowl first, just to separate the white parts, which is not so good looking one. And then we put the eggs in the middle. What we're gonna do next is to spoon over the sauce. Then we're gonna spoon over the Gyudon Balsamic Teriyaki onto the steak and put a little bit more for the rice and of course on top of our egg. Then we're gonna decorate it with some of the cherry tomato, and for me, of course, we are professional chef, we got some micro herbs on top. So this is our gyudon.